Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you episode 44 of my brand new Comics Haul series. This is of course a series where each and every week when I head down to my local comic shop and pick up all the new books I'm going to be getting that week, I show you guys every single issue I got and tell you a little bit about all of the issues. So now that we've got these comics out of the bag, we gotta get the bag out of the way. Get out of here. Alright, now that that's over with, let's get right into this brand new haul. So, I only picked up 6 brand new issues in total, 5 from Marvel and 1 from Image. Although it wasn't a huge week, there was some pretty oversized issues, and some ones that I am probably you guys also are really excited about. So we'll start off with the most anticipated issue of the week as usual. This week, that easily goes to Avengers issue number 50, legacy numbering number 750. This costed $10, but they're really promoting like this brand new expansion of the Avengers series. That's most likely why they're charging so much, why they're putting so much story into this one issue. Jason Aaron has been writing the Avengers for this entire 50 issue run. There's been ups and downs. I've really liked some story arcs like that Moon Knight one. I've been liking World War She-Hulk, which is wrapping up in here. They've got this multiversal Masters of Evil thing going on. They're really dealing with the multiverse since that seems to be the trend in comics right now after the What If show and all that. And it's going to get a brand new spin-off title called Avengers Forever, a new ongoing alongside it, also by Jason Aaron. I'm really excited for that, and also to see what happens with Multiversal Masters of Evil, and what happens with the end of World War She-Hulk. It ties into another issue that I'll get to in a second here. Most anticipated issue of the week easily. Let me know if you guys are getting Avengers and what you're thinking of it down in the comment section below. That's Avengers issue number 750. And moving on with Marvel Comics this week, the next issue that I picked up from them was Fantastic Four issue number 38. Like I said, this is also a She-Hulk book. It's a big week for her with the new She-Hulk Disney Plus show coming out soon. They're really, trying to pump out some issues with this character, and she's got her brand new ongoing, which is starting, I think, in January. But with Fantastic Four, this is one of the best comics on the shelves right now, especially from Marvel. This is written by Dan Slott, and that's the best part about it. He's really captured the Fantastic Four's whole family dynamic. He writes all of the characters really, really well, and focuses on every single one of them. This is all leading up to something really big called the Reckoning War. It's this huge event that's going to be taking place in the pages of Fantastic Four that Dan Slott has apparently been building up to for like 15 years at Marvel, across a whole bunch of different titles, but he first mentioned this Reckoning War back in his She-Hulk title. Dan Slott is really killing it on this book, and I don't think too many people are getting it, so I definitely recommend Fantastic Four. That's issue number 38. Moving on with Marvel Comics this week, I'm giving this issue my award for the best creative team of the week, because this is Venom number 2. Just that cover alone is really awesome, which is done by Brian Hitch, and he's also the artist on the interior. I really liked that first issue. I did a whole single issue review on that one if you'd like to check that out to get more info. But yeah, it was really well done, especially the artwork by Brian Hitch, which I was dubious about, but he really knocked it out of the park, especially with all of these action scenes with this new Dylan bonded with the Venom symbiote and the new look with the chains and everything. And then on the other side of things, we have that whole cosmic scope, which is written by Al Ewing, right? They're splitting up the writing, and Ram V is the writer on the Dylan Brock stuff. But I'm really excited to see how this Venom ongoing series continues to be. Really loved that first issue, and I think they've got a lot of cool places they're going to go with this series. If you haven't tried it out yet, if you're new to Venom, definitely check out this series. So that's Venom number 2. And next up this week from Marvel, I've got The Death of Doctor Strange Spider-Man, issue number 1. This is a one-shot tie-in to the Death of Doctor Strange event. There was also an Amazing Spider-Man issue, I think it was number 80, that also released this week, but my shop didn't get their copies in, so at least I've got this to hold me over until next week when I'll get that issue. This is focusing around Ben Reilly teaming up with Black Cat for the first time ever. Black Cat has been sort of making some little cameos in the Amazing Spider-Man title, trying to visit Peter Parker, who's in a coma at the moment, and Ben Reilly is the official Spider-Man. He's working for the Beyond Corporation. He's got this high-tech suit. He's paid. He goes to the Beyond Corporation building with the whole staff and everything. But Black Cat hasn't met him in a long time, as far as I know. I'm sure they've met before since Ben Reilly is Peter Parker's clone. So that's The Death of Doctor Strange Spider-Man number 1. I'm pretty interested to see how this ties everything together. And the last issue that I picked up from Marvel Comics this week was Daredevil number 36. This is the oversized, huge conclusion to Chip Zdarsky's run on the Daredevil title. I wasn't actually planning on getting this, but there was one copy left on the shelf. I had thought about getting it, and I didn't get Amazing Spider-Man, so I decided to fill in that gap with this. So this is leading into the brand new Devil's Reign event. That's the reason that I picked it up, because I want to know what's going on with Daredevil. I am planning on getting the main Devil's Run title, as well as probably a couple of those tie-ins that look the coolest. We've had this overarching story arc where where Daredevil has been in prison. Meanwhile, while he was in prison, Elektra became the new Daredevil. She's on the cover there. But now he's gonna, I guess, get out of prison in this issue, and we'll see how everything shapes up. But Kingpin is gonna be the big villain of Devil's Reign. He's gonna be outlawing a bunch of heroes in New York City. But that's Daredevil number 36. I'm excited to have grabbed this issue. And the final issue that I picked up this week was from Image Comics. This is Spawn issue number 324. So this is a really cool cover. I'm giving this issue my award for the best cover art of the week. This is done by Don Aguilo, who, as far as I know, hasn't done any work for Spawn. This issue actually isn't written by Todd, though. It's written by Rory McConville, who has been writing Time Before Time along with Declan Shalvey. That's a pretty good book in my opinion, and I wasn't expecting for him to come on Spawn. I don't know how long that's going to last. My guess is only for this one issue, but Todd McFarlane, I guess, is busy over at Gunslinger Spawn. Honestly, all of this Spawn's Universe stuff has been amazing so far. It started a little slow for me, especially with that first Spawn's Universe one-shot, but since then we've gotten the King Spawn ongoing, which is amazing. Great artwork on that. Gunslinger, which I just warmed up to last issue. It's kind of a funny book and also just, you know, crazy man out of time story. And then the main Spawn ongoing is always good. Really looking forward to see how Spawn continues to be and how Rory McConville does on this issue of Spawn. So that's Spawn number 324. And since it was a fairly small week of comics for me this week, I thought I'd show off a few extra pickups that I've gotten recently to you guys before the video wraps up. They had a bunch of dollar bin comics that were like almost kind of new. It was like these are only a couple months old and some stuff I'd been wanting to get for a while. So I picked up a whole bunch of issues. I'll go over them quickly. First one is Maze Book number 1. I'm so excited to have found this. Everyone's talking about how great this story is. It's from Dark Horse Comics, written and drawn by Jeff Lemire, and I really like this first issue. Hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on some of the others sometime soon. The next one here is also from Dark Horse Comics. This is Norse Mythology number 1, written by Neil Gaiman. I guess he did like a whole Norse Mythology book, you know, like a novel, and this is just a comics adaptation of it. And then I also did pick up about 3 or 4 issues from Image as well. This first one is Echolands number 1. This is read like this. That's right, it's standard comic size, but it goes like this. This one is supposed to have a pretty crazy story, but the real reason that anyone has picked it up is because of the amazing artwork. But the next one from Image Comics was Frontiersman number 1. Got this for $1. I don't know much about this, but it's some sort of retired superhero, and I thought the concept looked pretty interesting. You know, why not give it a try? The final dollar issue that I picked up from Image, though, was Second Chances number 1. Actually, I think this is on the free table. I actually don't know anything about this, but, you know, if you're going to get an issue for free, you might as well. Looked pretty interesting, and it is in black and white. And then I did get 3 different issues from Vault Comics. First one here is Dead Box number 1. This has to do with some sort of DVD machine that's like possessing this small town, but it's the only place that they can get entertainment from. That looks really interesting. It's by Mark Russell, who's one of my favorite writers right now. And then I also got The Blue Flame, issue number 1. This was really good. I read these first couple issues that I got here. The other one is issue number 2. Kind of a trippy book, but a superhero comic, and, you know, independent superhero comics can be pretty interesting. So those were all of those extra issues that I picked up. I just thought I'd show those off. Since it was only 6 issues this week, I had a little bit of extra time for the video. So those were every single one of the brand new issues that I picked up this week, as well as those extras. I want to know what you guys got, though. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you've already read your issues, which one was your favorite of the week, or which one was your most anticipated. So if you got some good information from this video, or if you enjoyed it at all, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Right now, at the moment of this recording, we're 2 subscribers away from the 200 subscriber mark. So if you're not subscribed, if you're watching this right now, make sure to subscribe. You could be the one to help me pass that mark. So that's everything from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye, guys.